Welcome to episode 82 of the Family Geekery podcast. I'm Amber.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Chris.
And today we're going to be talking about Marvel's Timeless #1 2024. Not the 2023 one.
It is 2023.
Oh, then why does it say 2024?
Because I wrote it down wrong.
Oh.
I labeled the file wrong.
Well, JK, take it all back. Timeless #1 2023. 2024 does not exist yet.
Now we got a preview copy of it 12 months early.
Yeah.
That's
special
the kind of power
geekery.
we wield.
Yeah. Special deal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is now Timeless is a comic that comes out every year for the last 3 years now. And we talked about it, I don't know, a couple episodes ago, maybe earlier in the year, talking about things that we were excited about. And I had mentioned that I was excited about it because of the cover. And we'll talk about that once we get into the main part of the episode.
Wait, you saw the cover that long ago?
Yeah.
Oh.
But to avoid any confusion, according to the Marvel Unlimited app, the last two were labeled as 2021 and 2022. So that leads me to believe that this one, when it does come out in the Unlimited app, will be called 2023 in case any listeners out there want to follow along with us. That's where you can find it. But you can find it on the newsstands as of the time of recording.
But before we get into that, let's talk about our Geeky Weeks.
Geeky Weeks.
Geeky Weeks. Go ahead and kick it off, Amber.
Oh, I'm not prepared.
Well, you just threw it out there, and you're not even prepared.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, Danny.
Oh, no. Wait.
Okay, go ahead.
It's been a couple of weeks since I've talked about this, but I finished the Chronicles of Narnia, The Horse and His Boy. Because now that the holiday is over, I'm now commuting to work again and can listen to audiobooks. And that's the only time I read it. So I finished that. Don't know how it plays into the entire story, other than it just happens while the Pevensies are the kings and queens of Narnia. But next up is Prince Caspian. And I'm excited for that because I have almost zero memory of the Disney movie. So I'm excited to listen to that book.
And that one has Reapy Jeep.
And that one has Reapy Jeep in it. Best Narnia character.
That's worth reading for just because of that.
Yeah. Except hearing him in the book is probably going to make it a lot sadder when the end of Dawn Treader happens.
Spoiler alert.
What? I didn't spoil anything.
Okay.
The books are from the 60s.
Too soon.
And the movies are 10 plus years old. They're probably close to 20 years old now.
Are they on Disney Plus?
They've got to be.
I would hope so.
I hope so. But, if we can get a Percy Jackson style reboot adaptation, I think I'll be a very happy girl. Speaking of, I've also been keeping up with Percy Jackson.
Yeah, that's a good show.
It's a good show.
We should talk about it sometime.
We should. We need to get you to read the book.
True. I don't read.
We need to get you to listen to the book. Okay.
I do have an Audible credit.
Or
I could spend it on some YA.
It's not YA, it's children. That's a children's book. I read it in 5th grade as part of my Scholastic Book Bowl.
Then it's right up at my reading level then.
Yeah. No pictures though, unfortunately.
No, but it's good. It's a good show. Is it following the book a little bit more than the movie did?
Yeah.
That's good.
There's some, weird differences, but it's hard with pacing in a TV show versus the infinite world of books and words. So
And the
Mhm.
2-hour limit of a movie or whatever, hour 40 on some movies like that.
yeah. Though I'm seeing so many super awesome edits on TikTok. Like it's great. And everybody, Rick, if you're listening, I don't know if I talked about this last week, but Rick, my guy, if you're listening, please give us Poker Face at the casino. Thank you very much. And maybe a Nico D'Angelo at the casino. Thank you very much. Have a good day, Rick.
Thanks, Rick.
I'm pretty sure he's probably wrapped filming those already.
Yeah. Okay, then give us actual punk Thalia. Thank you.
I'll be looking
Nice.
forward to that.
I'll
Whatever
be
that
speaking
means.
for all of TikTok.
It's a burden.
Yeah.
Someone has to speak for TikTok.
Somebody has to speak for TikTok. Rick isn't hearing enough already.
While we're on the subject of TikTok, do you know TikTok like creators?
What do you mean, do I know them?
Like, are TikTok creators as like prominent in their branding as like a YouTuber?
Yeah, have you ever heard of Charlie D'Amelio?
I know. I've never touched TikTok.
She won Dancing with the Stars a couple seasons ago.
Okay. I just heard it mentioned recently that people your age aren't like loyal to if you see a video, you don't necessarily like subscribe to that person. You're just kind of like flipping through
It's called
videos,
following. It's called
following
For You page.
whatever you kids are doing these days.
Yeah.
But it's more consumed at like a minute at a time, and you're just swiping through, and you see something,
Yeah.
and you swiping through, and you see something, as
Yeah,
opposed
for me,
to
most
where
of it is TikTok shop ads.
oh
Yeah. It's
I've
become
re-
more ads than content.
I think I might have just screwed it up from actually getting one ad and then actually looking into it. But whatever. The algorithm.
the algorithm has you now. This
But yeah,
person
I mean,
is willing to purchase.
I've found that because I follow certain creators, I found that when I do like press follow and like give them that extra 2 cents per month or whatever, I don't see them anymore in my For You page.
Yeah.
Like you can go to like the following tab, but then when I go to the following tab, it's like only the creators I follow and like 4-month-old content.
Yeah.
And if I don't follow them, I will more likely see them in my For You page because I'll like their videos and then they'll like be in my algorithm more. So I don't know why they do that. Like I don't get people I follow in my For You page.
Mm-hmm. It's very rare that someone I follow is on my For You page.
This is fascinating.
Yeah.
We need a TikTok episode.
We're uncovering the mysteries of TikTok.
Because, like, surely it must be that way for a reason. But I feel bad for the people who I follow and who I don't follow because either I follow them and I don't watch any of their videos, or I don't follow them and I watch all their videos and give them likes and stuff. So
maybe that's what the person I heard talking about this was getting at.
what?
Where it's more faceless than like YouTube.
Yeah, maybe.
Unless you make
it's
the
all
effort.
Trends. Like one, it's like sounds go viral. It's not like a person goes viral. Like a person can go viral using a sound that goes viral, like a song or a meme or whatever. But I'll just like scroll and scroll and scroll and hear the same song 14 out of 20 videos that I see.
And it's also like viral on TikTok is a lot different than it used to be because like when you go viral on YouTube like 10 years ago, you'd be on Ellen. But now if you go viral on TikTok, you just get 1 million views and then that's it.
Yeah. And it's
20
very
minutes of fame.
niche.
Yeah.
It's very niche also. Like there are mainstream popular YouTubers. Like, I don't know, like Markiplier's a mainstream popular YouTuber. Lots of people like him. But like on TikTok, I don't know, there will be somebody very, very famous in the crochet community that's not famous in the TikTok dancing community. And then there's like makeup artists that are very, very famous. But like the people who watch the crochet videos don't watch the makeup videos. And then you get the the Percy Jackson edits.
And that's how we got here.
And that's how we got here.
Do you see the symbolism in talking about TikTok in a episode called Timeless?
Ha.
That
Nice.
was so not purposeful. All right,
Oh,
now
we're
that
not
I just
sponsored by TikTok, by the way. We're just addicted to our phones.
but we will take 2 cents if you take our talk.
Ew. This is a family show.
All right, anything else on your geeky weeks, or are we going to hand it over to Danny?
This is all my geeky weeks?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I derailed the podcast early.
Yeah, it's your fault this time, not mine
Yeah,
or Danny's.
not ours.
This is a rare Christy rail.
I wanted to turn.
Well, I'm sure something will come at me later, but for now, that's all I remember this week.
All right, how about you, Danny?
Well, I caught up on Percy Jackson. I watched episode 3 and 4 the other night, and I enjoyed them. And then for New Year's Eve, I played some Jackbox games with my friends.
We already did our New Year's episode.
Oh. So that was a few weeks ago then. No, that was a week ago. Wait. Oh. Anyways, that was my geeky weeks.
Geeky weeks. They all kind of blend together when you're on break.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. I also have watched Percy Jackson. I think I got through 4. I got to St. Louis, the St. Louis Arch.
Yes.
Okay.
I thought it was closer.
And let's see. I've been watching Loki season 2, so I'm trying to finally get through that. And I loaded up Saints Row 4. I know I've been playing Saints Row.
Is that the superhero one?
Saints Row 4 is you are the president.
Yeah.
And you do have superpowers. And there's an alien race kind of making a simulated environment for you. And you have to destroy the simulated environment to defeat them. It's the really purple one. Most of them are purple.
It's when they jumped the shark.
This one's really purple. And
Nice.
I'm afraid to say this, but it's a much better game than their current game.
Oh.
Oh, shade.
Oh.
But what about the third one?
Not sponsored.
And it's a 2013 game. I just looked it up. 2013.
It's 11 years old.
Yeah. But I mean the
Rockstar.
the intro, the character creation, the story.
Wait, is
I
that
like the
Rockstar?
story. I like the story of the current one, how it's kind of the backstory of the Saints. But the controls, the combat, all that stuff, I just prefer on this old Saints Row 4.
Mm.
Plus, you can get around town by jumping and
Yeah.
flying. so there's that. But yeah, so I started playing that, remembering how good it was. Loaded that up, and that's probably about it. I've been working on some YouTube stuff, working on some computers, doing a bunch of geeky stuff there. But yeah, so we ready to get into this week's episode?
Yes.
Yeah.
So like I said earlier, I had seen this cover of this Timeless comic, and it kind of intrigued me. So on the cover, and the first 2 Timeless, the 2021 and 2022, they're both Kang oriented, and the intent of these comics is to set up the comic universe for the coming 12 months. So obviously Kang has been all over the MCU and all over the TV shows and stuff. So it's kind of neat that this cover here has got a picture of an old man, Luke Cage, with
Old
a
man
glowing
Luke
fist
Cage.
and green tinted arm and a gold cape on. So that's going to come in. All that's going to come into play. And
Yeah.
then, kind of behind him is a mechanized, like Iron Man suit-esque version of Moon Knight. And that was it's a great cover. It caught my eye. I love me some Moon Knight, and so I figured we needed to look into this and see how it goes. So that's what got us here. At some point,
Now
we'll
we're
have to go
here.
back and revisit the other timeless ones, but this looked like a good place to start with. So I guess the backstory of it is there's something going on. It's got a tiny little bit of backstory of Luke Cage and Danny Rand, or Power
Iron
Man and Iron
Fist.
Fist, as we know them, and a tiny little bit of backstory that was just encapsulated as yesterday, meaning something before now. And then in the current days, there is some kind of culling happening. People are.
No, that's tomorrow.
Oh, that's the tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah.
So people are heading towards some city, being summoned there by the moon god and being promised all these blessings. And we don't know exactly what has transpired, but I guess from inference, all the superheroes are gone. Luke Cage is the last one,
Some of them gave their juices to Luke Cage.
and yeah, he has somehow absorbed some of their powers. So he's got the power of Iron Fist. He's got the blood of the Hulk. So I'm guessing the strength of the Hulk, in addition to his already uber strength. And he's got the powers. If that's not enough, he's got the powers of Sentry, which explains his gold cape and the cover.
What's Century?
He's kind of like Marvel's Superman.
Oh.
So just a caped OP kind of guy.
Okay.
I don't exactly know his backstory, but Danny, you probably remember him from Champions of
Conquest
Marvel.
of Champions.
Contest of Champions.
Contest of Champions.
COC.
So he's got all these
Wow.
powers, and I guess he's decided that he's going to stop whatever it is that's going to happen.
Save the
Is that what you guys are getting from
dying. Yeah. They made him look a lot like
Nick Fury.
but the actor.
Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. I'm getting big Samuel L. Jackson vibes from him.
Me too.
Every other word is a curse.
Yeah. Luckily, they're all like # ampersand, that kind of cursing. But yeah, he's on his way to stop this from happening, and then after he kind of explains his reasoning, we got a real great full page I am Power Man.
Yeah.
Almost poster type drawing. So that's pretty cool, and it shows his bulging veins and his glowing fist and his cape.
And there's a reference. I don't know if you guys caught the reference. It happens twice. Both Luke Cage and the Moon Knight say something, and Luke says,
yeah.
I am become the master of the living weapons. And that's a reference to Oppenheimer, but he also references the Bhagavad Gita, and Vishnu is the destroyer of worlds. He says, I am become death, the destroyer of worlds.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now we learned something and we can all go home.
Yeah.
Yay.
I thought the reference you were saying was if you're going to punch a dragon.
Yeah, I thought
Oh, no, that's later.
Because it
it's
that's how it starts and ends.
It's a Oppenheimer / Vishnu reference.
Very good.
Yeah.
I thought the I am become, and I do remember that now from Oppenheimer, but I thought the I am become was more alluding to the broken English translations from the early 1990s video games. The most famous phrase being, "All your base belong to us."
What? What is that from?
So if you ever hear someone say "all your base,"
Okay.
that's a shortened version of it's "all your base are belong to us." And it was just a bad translation in a video game on the Sega Genesis back in the 90s that became very, very meme-ish back in the 2000s.
I get stuff like that all the time in my idle games that are like probably made by Chinese developers and translated very quickly into English.
Right. But yeah, it became a meme for like, "I'm gonna own you." If someone just said "all your base," or AYB would be a shortened version of it. So I am become. That's gonna be my new catchphrase. I am become.
I am become.
I'm become pizza eater. Fear me.
Fear
All
me.
pizza fear me. But yeah, so we get that little bit of backstory. We get a "I'm coming to kick your butt" type setup, and then we get to meet the immortal Moon Knight. So the immortal Iron Man, if you've seen him in comics, that's the kind of silver or whitish version of Iron Man, and that's his own comic, Immortal Iron Man. So
I didn't even realize that it was supposed to be Iron Man, even though he said, "Oh, you bought Stark Industries, blah blah blah." I'm like, okay, cool. So he's rich.
yeah. Well, Danny Rand was very rich, probably one of the richest MCU
Spoiler.
people. Oh, you haven't seen the show yet?
What show?
Iron Fist.
No, I haven't. But also, spoiler for the comic. Dummy. You spoiled Iron Fist for me. How dare you spoil the worst Netflix show?
It was good. I enjoyed it.
Oh, I didn't watch it.
It was pretty good.
Well, now that he spilled the beans,
we've got. I mean, it's one page away. And he doesn't outright say it. We just see a dude with blonde hair. So
we just see a dude with blonde hair.
I think it was kind of set up.
But then he says, "Honestly, Danny, you look like
Poop.
percent weird E at $. Is that a euro?"
Might be. Yeah, so we find out that this immortal Moon Knight is a very demonic looking Danny Rand.
He's got the Egyptian makeup.
I guess that makes sense if he's now Khonshu's herald or whatever you call him. But yeah, so now the story is truly unfolded.
It's the besties, and they're against each other.
Yep. But Power Man has the power of all those people, and he doesn't forget what happened to them. We don't know exactly what happened to him. Something happened to him.
He's got the power of trauma on his side.
Yeah. And he's getting ready to kick some butt. Now the little page that has the "Hell No" outbreak in it. What are you getting from that?
I
There's
thought it
Hulk
was
letters.
Yeah, I thought it was like different fonts of all the people he's made of.
Right. Yeah. So we see the Hulk letters. We see the Sentry. That E is definitely the Sentry.
Is the L from Luke?
I'm guessing
two
so,
Ls.
maybe because it's riveted. So that could be. I forget how that font looked.
Oh, the N the N is from Iron Fist, I think.
It could be. But
was that your question?
No, the question is, as soon as he yells that, the Moon Knight guy says, "Some trick, Luke." Like, did he see that too? Did he see the words appear?
Oh,
or is he just
yeah. I
breaking?
was confused too. I was like, what?
What's the trick? So I don't know. I don't know if it's the shattering of whatever's shattering was his trick, or just that the fact that he can yell loud.
It's because he
So,
cursed.
listeners, if you follow that better than we did, let us know. Send us an email. Explain it to us,
Yeah.
because it's a little lost on me.
Wait, why does he have black on his fist? What is that from? On
Uh,
his non-Iron fist. Is that just him?
I'm not sure. In the frame before,
It doesn't look
it's
like
it's
that.
almost like they're just like wristbands,
Yeah.
and then after that, it looks like his hand is starting
Like
to
venomized.
right.
But
Yeah, I'm not
okay.
sure.
Every other frame after that just has wristbands, so maybe that's just a
Foreshadowing.
I don't know.
It is kind of crawling up his arm though.
Yeah.
Who knows? It may
Listeners,
be
if you have any idea about that, send us an email.
it may be how they show him drawing all of his power into the one fist. Like it's slurping the power out of his other
It's
fist.
leaving his other arm.
Yeah, because
Mm.
Iron Fist only has like one powerful fist, or else he'd be called Iron Fists.
Mm.
That's just my guess.
One Punch Man.
One Punch Man.
That name was already taken, though. Maybe. I don't know.
But yeah, so then they start to fight somewhere in outer space.
For some reason.
For some reason, they're getting far away from Earth, and I guess Power Man forgot that Moon Knight had a sickle or a scythe, whatever you want to call it, and slices his arm right off.
Yep. Just like that. Easy peasy.
Slice.
Yeah, and that was his good arm too.
Yeah, all his power was slurped up into there.
Yep, which is kind of neat because then you got kind of the green juices coming out, and then it kind of weird stuff happens to it, and then it digitizes. So lots going on with that stump that he's got there.
And then he hulks out and crashes to the moon.
Yeah. As if we forgot that he was a Hulk.
Yeah.
But I guess he crashes to the moon or whatever surface that is and crushes Danny and then apologizes to him for crushing him.
Yeah. But then we get like really cool half Khonshu, half Danny, like decomposing face.
Yeah.
It looks really sick.
That is a good drawing.
And then Khonshu just performs some crazy demonic stuff and jumps out of his skin.
Right. Leaving poor Danny there empty and
he got scooped for all those FNAF fans out there. It looks like he looks like Michael Afton after he got scooped.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
What did you say he looked like, Danny?
Oh, he looks like the mother from Coraline.
Yeah.
Just his body, the way his body is positioned.
Contorting and
Long arms,
yeah.
kind of spider-esque. For all you Coraline stands out there.
Oh, Coraline stands exist.
That's good.
I'm a Coraline stan.
That is a thing that people stan.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And then as Khonshu comes out, then we see his... it's neat how the font of his talk changes to a pseudo-Egyptian type font.
Yeah.
Letting us know that that's him talking and not the person that Power Man just beat up.
Mm-hmm.
And then he also throws out the Bhagavad Gita quote or reference. He says, "I am become celestial." Which sounds a lot cooler than "I am become the living weapons" or whatever. Sounds a lot more threatening to say I am become celestial.
Right. And he's basically telling Luke Cage that he's going to become his herald now. So Khonshu always has the Moon Knight is always the herald that has taken somebody, and he's there to do his bidding. So Khonshu is basically imprisoning or threatening to imprison Power Man as being his herald, and then of course together there would be no one to stop them because there would be no one to stop them. But he forgot one thing.
The power of friendship.
The power of friendship compels me. He forgot that Power Man's got a chain around his chest for some reason, wraps it around his remaining arm, which is not his Power Man arm, or not his Iron Fist arm, but it starts glowing like his Iron Fist arm. And he punches the dragon in the heart.
Which is a reference from yesterday.
Right.
When they were eating in the diner, which we didn't talk about.
But he becomes a dragon.
Punch him in the heart.
And I think that was enough to save all the people.
Yeah.
Yippee!
Yippee!
So I'm not sure how this exactly is going to play off into the coming year. Maybe there's going to be like an event, like a multi-comic event that has some of the stuff happening. We see frames of Iron Man and Captain America and Doctor Strange, and that may be Bucky punching a Trump-loving dog. I'm not sure what's going on there.
Wait, where?
I
sure.
remember that.
I'm sure it's a picture that or a character that I just am not familiar with. And it shows the X-Men. I didn't see that the first time.
Wait, X-Men?
Yeah, they're kind of shadowed out, and I didn't realize that until I just saw that now.
Whoa.
And then he comes...
Whoa, wait. It kind of looks like Magneto sitting in like a Professor X chair.
Yeah. Could be.
Are they the Force Horsemen? The Force Horsemen? No, probably not. Anyways.
But after all that happens, then it's just a little outro cutscene of new Captain America talking to Tony Stark.
I thought it was supposed to be Luke.
Oh.
No, he says morning, Cap.
The
guy that's more interested in his pancake breakfast than he is in saving the world.
Yeah.
That's definitely
Falcon,
yeah. And they just said that there's some kind of disturbance out near Jupiter. But that's about it. And then we see the maybe exploded body of Luke Cage starting to form back together.
He's got his other arm back.
He's getting his arms back. And that's how we leave it. So this may be the listing there at the end may be some of the series titles that this will show up in. We get Rise of the Power of X, Fall of the House of X, Wolverine, Miguel O'Hara, Spider-Man 2099.
That's cool.
Amazing Spider-Man Gang War, Miles Morales Spider-Man, and Blood Hunt. Those are the titles that are listed at the end, saying that time marches on across the Marvel Universe.
Huh. I'm definitely interested in these X-Men comics.
There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah.
Way too many for me to keep up with anymore. A lot of Houses of X. The Houses of X have been going on for a couple of years.
Oh.
But yeah, what'd you guys think about this Timeless issue number 1?
I liked it. I was a little confused on what was going on, but I think it was pretty cool.
That may be on purpose, so you have to read more to learn
You have to
more.
read every single comic book of the year
Yeah.
That's right.
to understand. Well, I was surprised by the twist of Iron Fist being Moon Knight. I was like, Iron Fist? What the heck? Crazy. It's his best buddy. And
Yeah,
then
you got to wonder how that happens.
I really liked the space art. Artist did good.
Yeah, they've got a few good artists there at Marvel.
Just a
Also,
few.
the old style like comics at the beginning, like that art was really sick.
Oh yeah,
Yeah. Like the diner booth of Luke and Iron. That's their names, Luke and Iron.
yeah. It has kind of like the Archie Comics palette to it,
Yeah, it's nice.
and they give away that it's a flashback a little bit by how they talk to each other. But it couldn't have been too long because they're talking about Gandalf.
Well, those
True.
books are old.
Yeah,
They
true.
could be talking about the books like in the movie when they're making a list of stuff for Captain America
Oh yeah.
or something. He's like, "Oh, the books." And they're like, "No, the movies."
Yeah, so I'm glad we checked out this comic. It was good, if not confusing, but still a good read. And I'm interested to see how this follows out into the comic series. I don't know if they're going to show some of the in between yesterday and tomorrow stuff. You think that's what they're going to do? Flesh out that story a
That's
little
what I
bit?
guess. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because he talks about this is in the beginning. He says this is how it began, and then at the end he says this is how it ends. So maybe we'll get a little bit of that story throughout the year.
I hope we get
Maybe.
some of these guys in the MCU because I saw this like Instagram account that I follow that posts like Marvel movie news. I think it's the Instagram account's probably just like Marvel movies or something like that. But they said that in Spider-Man, Kingpin is gonna like be the Thanos of the street level stuff. So I think it would be cool to get some like small big bads.
Yeah, especially the Kingpin that came about in Netflix that we're going to get to see come into uh, the current series of Echo.
Yeah, because that was in
I'm
what,
glad they
Hawkeye?
kept that actor.
Yeah. Oh, he's great.
Did you watch the Daredevil
The
series?
first season.
Okay, before he came in, or was he in? He was in that season.
He was in that season. I
Okay.
started before Punisher. I stopped before Punisher came in.
Okay, I like how they show kind of his. He was bad, but he wasn't super bad until
Yeah,
events happened.
his wife left him or something.
Well, now you're spoiling the 10-year-old story.
Oh. No, but that was what, the Hawkeye show that he was in?
He came into current Marvel in the Hawkeye show. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm glad that he's going to be there for Echo. Have you seen the? They're doing a lot of promo for Echo because it comes out tomorrow as we're recording, or today
Tomorrow? I haven't
today
even seen it.
as you're listening to this.
I haven't even
January
seen a
9th.
trailer for it.
You haven't seen any of
No.
the kind of the promo posters on socials?
No, the only things I've seen on socials have been like the timelines like a year ago. That's the only time I saw anything about Echo.
Well, there's one I've seen, kind of a quote saying, "You're just like me, kid," and then there's another one that just shows kind of a shadowed out, very large person walking away from camera, holding the hand of a little girl. So I don't know if that's obviously Kingpin and Echo,
Oh.
but that looks really cool.
Oh, well now that I look at Marvel's Instagram, all I see is Echo.
Of course.
But like, I don't know why. I guess I just haven't been on Instagram in a while.
It's all them TikToks you've been watching.
Yeah, it is. It is her. Instagram has a Maya Lopez, and then it's got her with the pigtails as a kid, and then her as an adult.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward to that. Coming
Maya
out.
and her father moved to the city to work for Wilson, aka Kingpin, Wilson Fisk. Maya's father is killed, and she vows to avenge his death. After confronting Clint Barton, Maya learns the truth about Kingpin. Maya gets revenge on Fisk for his role in her father's death. Maya returns Echo tomorrow.
And there you have it. Now you don't have to
All
watch
5
it.
episodes. But you can binge it in a day.
Yeah, they're dropping all at the same time.
We still haven't seen the Marvels.
You're not supposed to tell our audience that.
Oh, that's cool. They have a poster. It says Echo written in sign language.
Yeah, I
Written?
thought that was cool.
Signed?
Depicted?
Signed in sign language?
Sure. All right, anything else about this issue that you want to talk about before we call it an episode?
Nope.
No. Whoa! Wait, hold on.
Oh my god.
No, I just saw something. So go to the page, the yesterday page, where Iron Fist is eating his noodles. No, Iron Fist is eating noodles, and on his bowl are the phases of the moon.
Ah, yes.
It was right there, right in front of us, and I was still surprised. Man,
Foreshadowing.
dang, that is really good detail. I was like staring at that bowl of noodles, like, man, noodles would go hard right now, but but the bowl's got moon on it. Anyways, I'm done. That's it.
All right, we're going to close this out by saying thank you as always for listening. Be sure to check out our socials. Check with us next week when we talk about some other random subject that we don't know about yet. Check out Echo coming to Disney Plus as we speak. And until next time, peace out.
Peace out and geek out.
Thank you for listening to the Family Geekery podcast. For more information, visit www.familygeekery.com. Don't forget to subscribe at your favorite podcast provider. And until next time, peace out and geek out.